Instead of getting a 9 to 5, going to college, or going to the military, I moved out of the US at 18. I'm now 19 years old for how many months? 5 months. And I'm living my best life over here in the Philippines. The cost of living is cheap. I have good friends. I'm friends with a music group over here. I like making I like freestyle rapping, and now I like making music as well, which I've wanted to get into for a while beyond freestyle rapping, but now I have. I have my little motorbike, which one day I'm gonna upgrade to a nicer one. But I have a nice place, a nice crib. However, I am about to move to a crib that I prefer more. It's smaller, but it has a pool, like 3 steps outside my door, and yeah, it's pretty dope. I just brought my cat here. That's how dedicated I am to this place. I literally brought my cat from the United States here to the Philippines. And as for what I'm doing, well, I'm making videos for you. Project 1461 is one of the biggest things that I'm doing right now in my life and while I'm here. And obviously it's about to expand, and I've been saying this in all the last few videos, but big changes are coming. I also want to be a rapper, so I make my music here with my friends that make music here, and they have a studio and all that, so it's pretty dope. They're local celebrities here in the Philippines, or at least I don't know if they're around the whole Philippines, but this area, Dumaguete, and they're also in Cebu, and I'm sure Manila. They're, popular in those areas, in the big cities and here. And so I've currently set up my life in such an advantageous position. I'm around the right people to grow. I have really nice friends. Beyond a growth aspect, they're all really nice people, and besides them, I have other really nice friends. So I have a lot of really nice friends and good, just humans around me. The cost of living here is cheap as fuck. Like 1 to 2K a month depending on how you live, and I'm definitely closer to the 1K range. I have my little motorbike, pretty fun. I never had a motorcycle in the States or anything. I had a Dodge Charger Pursuit 5'7" Hemi. My Mary, I miss her. I sold her to move here for the money, but I miss her. She was fun. She was a very fun car. I think it had a booster chip too. Everyone who has been in another Charger that was in it in a 5'7", they said it felt fast. So maybe it had like a booster chip or something. But yeah, that car was fun as hell. It had a red dome light and everything. Anyways, and I'm 19 years old. In the United States, if I was 19, I would either have to live with my mom or dad. I would have to live in a dorm with somebody or just other people or whatever, or share a house with other college kids. I'd either have to go to college or get a 9 to 5 job or go to the military or stay the same person I was and be a loser and beat my meat and smoke weed and vape all day. But instead, I decided I wanted to reclaim my life, I wanted independence, and I wanted to do my own thing. And I've always wanted this since I was young, but I never lived a life that allowed me to do that because I was so stuck in overstimulation and addictions and vices, and I hated living with my mom. Nothing against my mom, just I wouldn't want to live with my dad either. I just want to be alone, independent. It's just who I am. I don't like authority. And not in some stupid way, but in more like the fact, okay, so I'm in school and I have to raise my hand to use the bathroom, bro. I'm a human and we all piss and shit. Fuck you, right? Like I want to go fucking piss. So yeah, I never fucked with authority. I didn't fuck with teachers. I don't think teachers are bad, but I also wouldn't take life advice from them, to put it simply. And I believe that I can teach myself what I want to learn about life and grow in life and grow as an individual and create the life of my design and my dreams through my own work, my own trial and error, my own grit, my own determination. And it's fun because once you get over all this overstimulation shit, and you start actually living life and you decide you have a goal and you start pursuing that goal, you'll start getting dopamine from that goal, and eventually you'll start becoming obsessed with that goal. Your life will mold around the goal to reach the goal. And that's the point that I'm at right now in my life. And I believe that I can teach other people how to live a better life through my growth and the knowledge I attain from learning in my life and gaining in my life. Because I'm building my own blueprint. So Maybe I can't teach you how to live my life, but I can teach you how to find out how to live your own. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of getting a 9 to 5 or going to the military or going to college, I would recommend you do what you want in life. Find a goal, fix your life, stop overstimulating, stop absorbing drugs and social media and porn and anything that you know is bad for you. Like, just be real with yourself. Find yourself a goal to go towards, something that will make you money if you want to be rich. And I'll tell you right now, money doesn't particularly matter to me in the sense of my goal in life is freedom. And there's 4 things to freedom for me, which is physical, mental, spiritual, and monetary. But monetary is the least important of all 4, and it's also a byproduct of the other 3. If you do all other 3, if you get yourself in physical good shape and you're healthy, and you get your mind to keep growing and learning and expanding, and you give it the right fuel, and you have it running on good efficiency, and you are spiritual, you meditate, you learn yourself, you do breath work, and you learn to tap into the things that you can't see. And then you apply all of that into a drive to create something for this world that's valuable and put it on the internet, which will in turn make you money. If people consume it, then you're gonna make money. It's a byproduct. But I guess that's my point right there is if you want to make some sort of money, which is sort of necessary in today's world, then just start figuring out your own life. Don't take the conventional route. Find what you want to do and start doing it. Experiment. It's not going to be great right away. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody is great at anything right away. You don't wake up and shoot 3-pointers 99% of the time. You train for that. You don't wake up and understand reality. You live reality through your lens and figure out what piece of reality is important to you and keep learning that until it becomes your life. And now your life is that. You understand reality for your own life, for your own lens and perspective and the stuff that's important to you. Start a YouTube, posting on social media, start an online business. If you've lived life, you have been through stuff that other people have been through, and I'm sure you've conquered some things other people have been through. And if you really haven't, which is rare, there's usually something, even if you don't give yourself credit for it, you will one day. It could be getting jacked. It could be getting over porn. It could be getting over weed. It could be getting over nicotine or pills or any sort of drug. It could be how you discovered what you wanted to do in life. It could be how you stopped conforming to what society wants and you started pushing towards your own future and you started dabbling in ideas and you became a creative person and you found out that deep down, like all of us are, even if you don't know it, you're a creative person. And now you're creating something valuable, or you're starting. Whether you started doing art, you found some way of self-expression. You found some way to cope with some problem. That's knowledge. That's something that you can teach other people once you understand it on a fundamental level. You keep understanding it, you get to the depths of it, and you can sell a product based off it, or you can simply make videos based off it if you just want to make ad revenue and you don't really want to put the work in for a course. But in any way, shape, or form, as you live life, you're going to go through more experiences and you will learn more things. And the skill you need to learn to live a good life is how to traverse through life, learn from mistakes, problems, heartbreaks, anything bad, or even learn from the good. If stuff comes to you in a good manner that you didn't have to suffer for, that's even better. It's more rare, but it can happen. Then you just learn how to monetize that. And you can live the rest of your life making money online. You didn't have to go to college. You didn't have to go to the military. You didn't have to get a 9 to 5. Yet you're financially free. You're happy. You're doing what you want. And you can go live anywhere. And you don't even need to make $50,000, $60,000 a year. If you make 10 to 15K a year, 20K a year, you can come live in the Philippines. Or you can live in Thailand. Or Bali. I think even Spain is cheap. Of course, if language is a problem for you, the Philippines is great because they speak English. Spain, they speak Spanish. I am Colombian, and Spanish was my first language when I was really young, but I forgot it. I can still understand it. I can still speak it a little, but I would have to practice or immerse myself to fully relearn the language. So I'd rather be here where I can speak English because learning that language is not exactly my priority right now, even though it is really, really, really great to be bilingual and it's a very powerful tool in life. And I need to learn my Spanish again. But this was great for me. In Bali, they speak English as well. There's a lot of foreigners that go there. In Thailand, not everyone speaks English, but some of them do. And I don't know if everyone speaks English in Bali. I just know some people do. But yeah, Thailand, not everyone does, but there's people that speak English. There's foreigners there. And they're all cheap. They're places you can live. It will be a different life. Philippines is a third world country. It's not going to be the same as the States. But as a young person, you're probably malleable and you probably don't care as much about street cleanness per se. Because, for example, I'm living in a very Western place. This next place I'm moving into is also pretty Western. It's not like some third world house, right? It's very modern and it's something any American could live in. And this is overkill. The next place I'm moving to is cheaper and low-key better in my opinion. That's pretty much it, gang. Thank you for watching. If I resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, I implore you to like, subscribe, and turn on noties so you never miss a future upload. If you'd like to know me on a more personal level, you should check out my vlog, Joseph Marrone. The link will be in the description.